In today's video, I'm going to share with you a simple and yet effective strategy that you can use to make consistent income from Twitter and CPA marketing. And this is XB Marketing with another video. So first of all, what you want to do is to create a Twitter account. And if you don't have one already, you can go to twitter.com to create a new Twitter account. So while you are creating your Twitter account, you want to keep in mind that you want to create the Twitter account based on the niche you want to work with. I'm going to be sharing with you a list of 100 niches that you can choose from and start promoting your content loggers or CPA offers. And these are the lists right here. As you can see, it's about 100 niches. I can keep scrolling down, and you can choose any of this niche. Okay, all right. So once you have chosen any of this niche, you want to make sure your username, your Twitter username, resonates with that niche. So once you have your niche made, then you want to go to your profile, and then you want to change this circle to your logo. Okay, you want to make a logo for the Twitter account, and you want to also have a banner for that Twitter account, so that once people come to your page, it looks like it's a page owned by a real person and people would trust your page more. So to make a logo and a banner, you can just go to Fiverr and have someone create a Twitter banner for you for $5. Okay, so once you have your logo and your banner made, and like I said, you want to make sure your username resonates with your niche. So once you have that set up, the next thing is to get followers. So getting followers is quite easy and simple. So I'm going to show you 3 methods that you can use to get followers for absolutely free. So the first method is going to be going to a popular niche, going to a popular account in your niche. Okay, so let's say, for example, let me pick any of this niche. So let me go for tattoo. And then what you want to do is just come to the search bar and type in tattoo. And then you want to come to people. So that way you'll see a lot of accounts that have tattoo in them as their username. And this is the reason why I told you earlier that you want to make sure you have your niche in your username. Okay, so if you go to this account, you can see it's even verified, and it has over 28,000 followers. So what you want to do is you want to come to their followers. If your Twitter account is brand new, I recommend you follow around 30 people a day. And you don't want to follow the 30 people at once. You can follow about 10 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, and 10 in the night. And also, you don't want to follow these guys with verified badge, because they will never follow you back. So you want to follow regular people. Those are actually the people that are going to follow you back. Okay, so as you can see, these are regular accounts here. So you just want to follow them. So as you can see, I just followed about 10 accounts right now, and I didn't get any limit from Twitter. As you can see, I followed this account right here and I didn't get any limit from Twitter. So that is how you do it the right way. So you want to follow 10 people in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, 10 in the night. You want to do that every day. Okay, and the follow back rate is usually around 30%. Okay, so that is the first method that you can use to get followers. All right, so the second method that you are going to be using to get followers is pretty simple. It's just basically creating a tweet, and then you want to make sure you have hashtags related to that tweet in your tweet. Okay, for example, as we are working with a tattoo niche, so you want to basically, whenever you make any tweet, you want to include tattoos in your tweet. So a lot of people definitely search for tattoos in this search bar right here. So once they search for that, definitely your tweets are going to pop up. And if they click on your profile, if they see that you make the same content or the same tweet about the niche, they are going to follow you. So that is the second method that you can use if you don't want to follow people you can just basically make as many tweets, and then you want to have hashtags. And don't worry, I'm going to show you another strategy that you can use to get as many hashtags as possible. Okay, so the third method that you can use to get followers is also by coming to this search, and if you click on tattoos, and now you want to click on this latest. So if you click on this latest, as you can see, this person posted this 4 seconds ago. You can see this one also posted this 4 seconds ago. All right, so what this means is this person is currently online right now. So what you can do now is you can follow this person. So once you follow this person, most likely they are going to get a notification that you followed them, and since they are currently online, there's a very high chance that they are going to see the notification and follow you back instantly. So you want to do this, you don't want to overdo this too as well. You can just do this for the first 10 accounts that you see. So that is how you get followers easily. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do the hashtag research that I mentioned previously. So now you want to go to a website called hashtagify.me. So once you come to this website, okay, you can see find the right hashtag here, get insight to plan ahead, drive up engagement. Okay, like I mentioned before, you need to also have the right hashtags to target your audience. So now if you come to this search box, I'm pasting our niche there. So let's say tattoos. So these are hashtags that are very, very common with those people who use tattoo. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to copy these hashtags. So you can see these hashtags are very, very related to tattoo. So basically what you want to do is you want to get your notepad and copy these hashtags. So these are the hashtags you are going to be including in your tweets whenever you make a tweet. Okay, so that is how simple it is for you to find targeted and right hashtags to get organic traffic from Twitter. So the next thing you are going to do, okay, so the next thing now that you've gotten the list of hashtags for your niche, the next thing now is to start making tweets. Okay, so whenever you want to make a tweet, Twitter gives you several options to work with. Like you can create just a plain tweet. You can also add image or video to the tweet. You can add a GIF, you can add polls, you can add emojis, whatever it is. So I always tell people to experiment with these options and see which one your audience likes the most. Okay, and to get an idea, you can basically go to the niche in the search bar and then go to people. All right, this was the account we went to earlier. So basically you can come to their tweets, and then you can look at the type of tweets they make. As you can see, most of these tweets include images for this niche. Okay, so you can experiment making tweets that include images. As you can see, this is also another tweet that include images. So basically you can try to replicate what they are doing, because if they are doing it, it means it's working. As you can see, their account has a lot of followers already, which means they are doing something right. So basically you can just get ideas. I'm not saying you should copy them, but it's just for you to get ideas on how they structure their post so that you can also replicate that in your account as well. So the next thing now is getting targeted traffic. So getting traffic is basically simple too. There are 3 methods that I use to get traffic from Twitter. The first method is the DM method, which means whenever anyone follows you on Twitter, you are able to DM the person. Okay, so now if you go to your followers, okay, if I click on this follower, I can send them a message. As you can see here, you can see this message icon here. So those who follow you, Twitter gives you an option to send them a message. Now, I am not saying you should spam them with links and all that. No, don't do that, because that can even get your account banned. So instead of spamming them with link, you can just give them value and then include your link in there. So don't just message them and drop your link. No, nobody's going to click your link. Give them a little bit of value and then drop your link. So let's say, for instance, as we are working with the tattoo niche, okay, so you can just send them a message about the top best tattoos you've seen, or something like that, something along the line, something you know they are interested in already. Since you know they are interested in tattoos, you can send them 5 tips on how to get the best tattoos for cheap prices, or whatever it is. You can get creative around there. So once you've given them value, then you can now continue to drop your link, so that way they don't feel you are just spamming them, because a lot of people get spammed with links and nobody wants to be spammed with links. So basically just give them value up front, okay, before dropping your link. So the next method you can use is the tweet method. So now if you go back home, as you can see, you can make a tweet. So once you make your tweet, you include your hashtag. You can also link to your landing page or your content local or your CPA offer, whatever it is. You can link to that landing page. So basically what I mean is, you can make a tweet and link it to your content local or to your landing page. And also, you don't want to do this too many times, because it can also get your Twitter account banned. You want to make sure for every 5 posts that you make 1 tweet that includes your link. So which means after you make every 5 tweets that doesn't contain any link, then the 6th one you can add your link to it. That is how you keep your account safe, because if you are posting too many links, it can get your Twitter account banned, or people may report you and all that. But if you do it in a subtle way, you are less likely to have any problem with Twitter, and you can keep your account safe. So basically, you can tweet about 5 tweets before you make a tweet that contains your CPA or content local. All right, and you can make as many tweets as you want per day. There's no restriction. As far as I know, I've never had any limit to the number of tweets I make a day. So the third method is commenting. So basically, I've said this before, if you click on tattoos as an example, obviously you want to make sure this tattoo is replaced with whatever niche you're working with. So then you click on this latest. These are people that just made tweets about tattoo recently. As you can see, this is one here. You can reply back to this person, give them value like I said, and then you can recommend your content local to them. Now, as you can see, this post was tweeted 30 seconds ago. As you can see, it contained an image with a tattoo. So basically, you don't want to spam this person as well. You can just basically reply to them. You can just tell them something simple like, I like your tattoo, it looks great. You can link them to your content local or to your CPA offer if there's any CPA offer about tattoo. And then you also want to have a reason why you are linking them to it. So let's say, for example, now if you reply this tattoo, now you can say this tattoo looks really great. I found a website where you can get cool tattoo design. You can check it out below. Okay, so something creative like that, and then you can leave a link to the content local where they can get cool tattoo designs. Okay, so those are the 3 methods that you can use every day on your Twitter to get free traffic. You want to do this too for about 10 people maybe per hour. Okay, so you don't want to follow, or you don't want to reply about 30 people straight up. That way Twitter may restrict your account, or you may get into trouble, or whatever it is with your Twitter account. So basically, you just want to reply a few comments every hour. So that way, before you realize it, you are getting targeted traffic to your CPA link, because anybody who also click on that comment, they are going to see your link, and if they are interested in it, they click on it and you get traffic to your CPA, content local, or offer. Okay, and I also mentioned in a previous video I made that if anybody retweets the tweet, their followers are going to see that tweet as well, which means you are going to even get more people who are interested in your tweet. Okay, now lastly, I'm going to show you how to drive paid traffic on Twitter. So I'm going to show you how to set it up. So you want to go to Google and type in Twitter ads. So once you type that, you want to click on this first one that says ads.twitter.com. So once you click on that, so now it's going to ask you to choose your country if you are doing it for the first time, and make sure whatever country you are choosing, you want to be careful with that, because you can't change the country. So you want to be careful whenever you are choosing your country. So once you've chosen your country, this is the next thing you are going to see. So now it says choose your objective, just like Facebook ads. Okay, so now you want to choose, what do you want? Do you want awareness to your profile or to your business or whatever it is? And if you are doing CPA marketing, I'm sure most likely you want to get your objective would be to get website clicks to send people to your landing page. So if you click website clicks and then click on next, so now you are going to give your campaign a name. So let's go with tattoo. So now that we have given the page a name, the next thing you want to do is you want to click on this untitled and click on this ad group details. So once you click on this ad group details, you want to give it a name. So once you give the ad group a name, then you want to choose the budget you want. So let's say you want to run $100. Okay, you want to set the time frame that you want. If you want to run the ads for 4 days, so this is 10/20/2021. So you click on this and change it to maybe 24. So that is 4 days right there. Okay, so that is how you choose. This is the start date and this is the end date of the campaign. Now the goal here, it means what is your aim? Do you just want to send people to your landing page, or do you want to do it based on conversions? So it's up to you to choose whatever you want. So as you can see, Twitter recommends you go for link clicks instead. Okay, this means the campaign is going to be driving traffic to your landing page instead of conversions. Okay, so now Twitter also recommends you do this. All right, so if you know what you are doing, you can choose these other options, but for beginners and most people, you just want to go with the recommended. So then you want to scroll down, you want to choose the demographics that you want. If you want men, women, whatever it is, and also you can change the age range. Here you can choose whatever age you want. And now if the CPA offer, or you want to target a specific country, you can just come here and type in the country, let's say United States, and now you click on that and you click out of this. As you can see, it has added United States to it. So if I click on this box again and then I type in another country, let's say maybe France. All right, as you can see, if I click on this and click out of here, you can see it added France as well. So basically that is how you do it. So the next thing, you can add a language if you want. If you are targeting, for instance, maybe you want to target France, then you want to make sure your tweet must be in French, because most people from there, they speak French. So it doesn't make sense for you to make a tweet in English and then you target people in France. So you want to make sure you use the language that people in that country understand. All right, so here you want to choose English. So now here, this is where you target the devices. If you want to target a specific device, you can come here and do that. Okay, as you can see, it's optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Also, you can target the carrier of the device if you want. So as you can see, it's also optional. You don't need to do it if you don't want to. So now the next thing here too is also optional. This is for advanced users. You don't need to do this if you are a beginner. So the next thing you want to do is targeting. So now targeting means to target the people you want to run your ads to. So you want to go for tattoo. You want to type in tattoo here. So you want to click on OK. So once you type in tattoo in there, as you can see, these are optional. These are for people who really know what they are doing. Here I recommend you just leave them as it is. But as for interest, you want to also choose a category. Since we are working with tattoo, then you want to go for beauty. So let's say body art. So here, this is for those who are running movies or TV shows campaign. So if you are not, then you don't need to do anything there. Here also, you don't need to do anything. Here also, I recommend you leave it as it is. So now the next thing, placement means how do you want your campaign to be displayed to your audience. So if you click on this profile, it's going to show you what it's going to look like when they are browsing their phone. As you can see, this is how it's going to appear on their mobile phone. If they click on any profile, this is how it's going to appear on their profile. But if they are searching for anything, this is how. So it basically depends on how you want them to find your campaign. You can really split test this and make a campaign for only profile. As you can see, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. You can choose one of them. So you can make a separate campaign that targets only profile, and you can make another one that targets only search result, and see which gives you the best conversions. So the next thing now says Twitter audience platform. So this basically means you are going to be getting more traffic from other platforms, not just Twitter alone. So this I recommend is for advanced users. It's not for beginners. It's for those who really know what they're actually doing. So here you can just turn it off, but if you're advanced, then you can turn it on. As you can see, so this is for advanced users. They have to add the category and all that. So the next thing you want to do now is to add your creative, okay, which means the image they are going to be seeing whenever your ad displays. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to click on this media library. So once you click on that, you can see a place here where you can upload media. You're just basically going to locate where your media is. So once you do that, you upload it, and once you upload it, then you are going to select your tweet from your account, and then once you're done, then you click on next. So now once you come to this page, as you can see, the campaign cannot launch. If you click on launch, it's not going to work. So now you click on edit. So once you click on edit, you're going to choose this as your daily budget. Okay, this is going to be where you input your daily budget. If you want to spend $100 a day, $5 a day, whatever it is. And for this place, this is where you are going to put your total budget for the whole campaign. So now, as you can see, I use an example of $1,000. So here you're also going to reset. You are going to set the start campaign and end campaign. Okay, so now you can see the start says 20th of October 2021, and now you're going to choose the end date of your choice. So now if you say you want to run it for 4 days, so let's click on October again, and then let's click on 24th. So that makes it 4 days. Okay, so now the next thing you need to do is to add your credit card. So to do that, you want to click on your profile. You want to click on this right hand side here and click on add new payment method. So once you click on that, Twitter is going to show you this page where you can add in your credit card details. And once you do that, you'll be able to launch the campaign, and you will start getting traffic to your landing page. Okay, so that will be all for this video. And if you find any value in the video, please drop a like on the video. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.